Man United gunning for £75 million midfield signing that'll make Newcastle sick. Manchester United are big admirers of a £75 million rated midfielder and have entered the race to complete a deal that will make Newcastle wince, according to reports. After investing heavily in a new goalkeeper and 3 new forwards last summer, Man United's next priority is signing 1 and possibly 2 new central midfielders. Casemiro is expected to leave when his contract expires in the summer. Kobbie Mainoo is growing increasingly frustrated at his lack of opportunities. Manuel Ugarte clearly isn't the answer, while Bruno Fernandes will assess his future at season's end and has one eye on moving to a major European league. As such, all eyes will be on who Man United sign in the engine room, and many of their transfer targets are already common knowledge. Indeed, it's no secret Man United have taken a shine to Carlos Baleba, Adam Wharton, and Morten Hummelt, to name just 3. But according to the latest from the Mirror, Man United's next addition in central areas could actually come by way of Nottingham Forest. Elliot Anderson, who has forced his way into England's starting 11 this year, is in Man United's crosshairs. The 23-year-old has big admirers at Old Trafford, as a reporter Dean Jones exclusively first revealed on September 10th, and Man United have now reportedly joined Manchester City and Chelsea in actively chasing his signature. Anderson is primarily a defensive midfielder, but has also caught the eye with his ability to make well-timed forward runs into dangerous areas. Forest would obviously fight tooth and nail to retain their star midfielder, but the club's struggles could make it difficult to resist a lucrative sale. Suffering relegation to the Championship would almost certainly prompt an exit. On the subject of cost, the Mirror claimed Anderson is now valued at £75 million by Forest. Newcastle could have part to play in Elliot Anderson's future. Anderson is a product of Newcastle's academy, and but for a need to conform to PSR regulations, they'd never have sold the player to Forest. Newcastle let both Anderson and Yankuba Minte, Brighton, go in the summer of 2024 to balance the books. The alternative was selling Anthony Gordon to Liverpool, and Newcastle preferred option 1. That decision is now looking like a mistake, and Team Talk has been informed Newcastle are interested in bringing him back if the opportunity arises. Eddie Howe in particular is keen to forge a reunion. But as we've seen in very recent history, when a player has a choice between Newcastle and Man United, they almost always choose the latter. Newcastle pushed to sign Brian Mbeumo, Mateus Cunha, and Benjamin Sesko over the summer. Ultimately, all 3 chose Man United, and in Sesko's case, he rejected the chance to earn higher wages at Newcastle to do so. Latest Man United news: GOAT striker, Maguire terms, player of the season. In other news, Man United could finally sign one of the greatest strikers of all time over a decade after he originally said yes to joining. Elsewhere, Team Talk can reveal what terms Man United are proposing in their attempts to tie Harry Maguire down to a new contract. Finally, Wayne Rooney has named who he believes is Man United's player of the season so far, and in his mind, it's not even close.